Right, good day my lovely people. I don't know about you, but whenever I get this nylon strapping stuff on a large parcel delivery or whatever, really, it comes on all sorts of things, I hate putting it in the bin. And I had a small appliance arrive recently and it had this on it, and I was like, there must be something that I can do with this instead of putting it in the rubbish bin. And it then occurred to me that it feels, it feels very similar to the nylon strapping. Sorry, I'm just going to take it apart. I learned to do that when I used to unpack parcels. When it comes to the seam there, if you just, of course this one's not going to pop, but they usually pop. That's a bit of a small one. Anyway, when you get this stuff, I thought, why not make it into bag handles, inside the bag handles? So I tried this one and the fabric was a little bit too tight on this one, but it makes a really nice, rigid, strong, you know, it's not going to fail on you, bag handle that I can use on, you know, I say I do like to put bag handles on my bags. So I'm going to do another one. And it says, oh crikey, sorry. And it's as simple as, obviously, get your length. That is plenty for me. I don't know what length that is. No doubt you're going to want to know. So let me... Of course, it's got a mind of its own. I'll tell you what, let's do that bit. It's the short bit. Let me just take this off here because it's driving me nuts already. Right, so let's say... So that's 12... 16 inches. It's a bit long. I'm going to take off the thick bit there. Sadly, that bit is going to go in the bin. Yeah, I just always felt it was such a waste. And I know there's a problem with animal... Cat, I wonder what she was doing. With animals getting caught in this stuff. And of course the cat's eating it now. So that's 14 inches and that's plenty enough. And then I like to leave a good inch to go into the bag seam. So that's why I've done it that long. You can't write this video sometimes. Blooming cat's playing with that piece I just chucked on the floor. So I've got some leftover quilt binding here. And I think it's going to be the perfect size to put this in, as in the width. And I think it was a 3-inch. I will measure it for you. Give me a second. Let me just chop that roughly to length. I think this was a 3-inch. Pretty sure it was. Yeah, so it's a 3-inch strip there. I'm going to move you a little bit forward. I don't know why you're angled back like that. I never usually do that. Yeah, and all I was thinking was, I mean, obviously when you do a bias, you sort of fold the raw edges in. And I'm thinking, if I put that in there, fold that over, fold this in. I should have ironed it first, Susan. It would have made it a lot more nicer, but never mind, it didn't. That's now enclosed. Let me grab my clips. You finished beating up that piece of strapping, young lady? Yeah, and I just thought that is a really good way. I don't feel so guilty now. At least some of it has been used and not just all of it chucked in the bin. I guess actually, I'm thinking about it, I suppose actually it'd be quite good to use in the garden. Maybe when if I get any more, I'll keep it, and for sort of tying my tying my what? My canes. My canes together for the garden. So yeah, I'm going to stitch it. Do you want to see? Yeah, you might do. Right, hold on. Right, so all I'm going to do, I've got the machine set up with a beigey thread because it's mainly beige, this. So I'm just going to overhang the, I'm just going to get it on the edge about, it's not 1/4 of an inch, probably an 1/8. Yeah, let's go. Oh, helps if you, hang on. I had it set up for free motion. Hang on. Right, I forgot to hit record. Sorry, I've just done one side. I'm just going to do the other side. Oh, I've got a hair in my face. Yeah, I'm just going to speed through this bit. And there we are, as quick as that. We've got a nice, let me just see what you can see. We've got a nice double seamed bag handle going on there. Is it going to focus? So it's going to be incredibly useful. So out of that strapping, I'm going to make loads of bag handles which are nice and sturdy. I haven't got to worry about them falling apart. You know, they're going to be very strong and very structured, I think would be the word. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did stitch through it there actually. I did catch the webbing and I didn't even notice I was doing it. So it stitches through so easily, and it's, you know, that stuff is not going to go into landfill, which I'm very happy about. So there we are, trash to treasure. Bye.